serve, but she's made it back here to the semifinals, and we'll see how far she can go here in Carson.
Samantha's just serve, ready, play.
Well, Stosur, who was born in Brisbane and has a place on the Gold Coast. That's a nice place to live, nice place to play here in Southern Cal, but enjoying a very impressive number 19 in the ranking. Her highest is 18, so she's right in a good place inside the top 20.
Sam Stosur made such a great comeback. She was out the end of 2006 and most of 2007. Was what turned out to be diagnosed as Lyme disease. They didn't know for a few months, and she's come back so strong this year.
Stosur has been using her serve so effectively here, not only with pace and power, but also spin. This is one of her favorite serves, that high kicking ball out to the backhand.
Stosur has such great disguise on her serve because of her toss. In yesterday's quarterfinal victory, she got a little predictable with the placement of her serve, serving most of her serves to the Zhang Ji backhand. We'll see if she mixes it up more today.
Well, she considered the challenge briefly. We have a chase review so the players can challenge close calls. Well, Cirstea has a big forehand, but very solid off the two-hander as well. And you saw from that highlight from the French Open, she closed out Yankovic with a nice backhand winner.
Game.
Stosur takes the opening game. Well, before the match, Karina Muraru caught up with Sorana Cirstea, and here's what she had to say about the match.
Sorana, you had a tough start to the year, but you've been on fire since April. What did you do to turn your year around?
Exactly. I mean, I really had a tough half of the year, but then since Roland Garros, everything changed, and it's continuing to go well, and I'm improving a lot, and I think that's the key.
And you had a tough match yesterday, struggled a little bit with a foot injury. How are you feeling physically?
Exactly. My foot is a little inflamed, but today it's much better, so hopefully I'll not think about it, and I can put a good performance out there today.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
It's amazing how the belief can really begin to happen in a young player, and it's fun to watch her rise. She's 28 currently in the rankings, but will go higher obviously after this week, win or lose.
Really, for both these players, belief and confidence has been such a key for their success the last few months.
Just 19 years of age, born in Bucharest. And she has one career title that she won last year in Tashkent. Something that Stosur has yet to do. Stosur has never won a singles title, but she's got 22 doubles titles. Well, thanks, Perry, and I want to welcome all of you who are following tennis from our nation's capital. From the heat and humidity of D.C., now we have the heat and the dry sun of Southern California. Semifinals of the LA Women's Tennis Championships. Sam Stosur in your picture taking on Sorana Cirstea of Romania. Leif Shiras and Lindsay Davenport, along with Karina Muraru for this semifinal match. A little bit of good fortune there for Stosur, catching the net cord. First break point. Well, she hit it well, but didn't think it was worth the chase review.
Advantage is there.
It's remarkable to think that Cirstea lost in the first round of Stanford to Radwanska last week, 6-0, 6-1. She only won one game. Here she is a week later, playing for a spot in the championship match.
Really amazing how quickly she was able to turn her game around.
Yes.
She struggled yesterday with the foot injury, plantar fasciitis on bottom of her foot. She called the trainer a number of times, was actually in tears at one of those timeouts. So it's interesting to see how it affects her today, how it affects her movement, as it's such a big part of her game.
Advantage Stosur.
What a shot that was.
And that's a great example of that big forehand, the big weapon of Sam Stosur. Serve not quite going wide enough. Gives Sam really the whole line to hit into, and I don't think you want to be hitting too many second serves to that forehand wing if you're Sorana Cirstea.
Exactly. That one was right over the plate. Stosur really didn't need to move too much. He just had to turn. So another break point.
Game.
And a double fault. So Stosur has the edge here in the early goings. 2-love. Well, Karina caught up with Sam Stosur before the match. Here's what she had to say.
Sam, you've played a lot of tennis in the last couple of weeks. How are you feeling physically and mentally?
Oh, pretty good actually. I'm really happy with the way that my body's held up, and yeah, it's a lot of matches, a lot more than I'm used to playing in 2 weeks. But I'm enjoying it. The more the better.
And you're playing an opponent that you played in the quarterfinals of the French Open earlier this year. What are your thoughts against Cirstea?
Oh, she's a very good player. She's obviously playing well. I'm going to have to go out there and play my game and be aggressive and bring it to her. She's not going to give it to me, so hopefully it'll be a good match.
Thanks, Sam. Good luck.
Yeah, Stosur down a set and a break in the quarterfinals.
15-love.
6-4, 3-1. And here's a look at Stosur's scouting report, Lindsay.
Well, we've already talked about her big forehand and also her serve. One of definitely the top 3 on the women's tour, and her fitness. She's worked so hard on becoming one of the fittest players as well. You are going to pick on something with Sam. She's incredibly fit, but she doesn't have the quick step. She doesn't really possess that the quick motions. She doesn't cover the court well wide, so her footwork, you're going to want to try and move Sam to the sides of the court, and also her backhand. It's definitely a discrepancy between the two wings on the ground strokes.
There's a good indication of the spin that Stosur can create. I mean, this ball really dipped down.
Really, so Stosur bringing her to net on purpose with that short backhand slice. Got a little lucky there with the pass. I don't think she hit all string on that forehand.
Those still count, though, even if you hit the frame. Boy, that's a strong start for the Australian Sam Stosur, the 13th seed, trying to reach the finals here in LA. 3-love.